Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Mr. Native War Paints His Nails. My name is Brian. You guys know that. I am Mr. Native War Paints. And we're going to start out with my favorite collection. I think some of you might have guessed what I'm about to say, but it's going to be Mr. Native War Paints Presents Colors. That's what we're going to start out at. I made this collection. I had the idea one night when we were doing a flash sale. Amanda was out, and it was one of our secretive flash sales until Amanda caught on. Now they're not so secretive. But I got the idea. I wanted a collection. I wanted to make a collection that was different from anything out there. And we had talked about doing a neon that you can water marble. But there's so many of those out there. You know, Pipe Dream Polish has theirs, and there's other people that come in and make the same ones. And I wanted to be different. I want to be unique, because that's what Native War Paints is. It's different, it's unique, we have a different take on things. So I thought, okay, pastel neons, but what can I do with pastel neons? Because there's so many other pastel neons out there. You know, what can make this collection stand out? And so I thought, okay, let's do some contrasting shimmer. And what happened next was wonderful. Everybody out there saw the collection, and it was flying off our shelves. It's one of our best sellers. I think it's actually our second best seller behind the Walking Dead collection. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a series of videos, and I'm going to swatch the colors and Colors 2.0. We'll do 3 polishes for each video, just quick 5-7 minute videos. I'll swatch them, try to show you the contrasting shimmer that our swatchers tend to pick up very well. And if you've bought them before and you have them, you definitely have seen that shimmer, and that's what sets us apart. And I think that's what makes them so unique. There's nothing else out there like them. There's the pastel neons, there's the neons you can water marble. There's nothing like this because it's pastel neon, it has a contrasting shimmer, and it water marbles wonderfully. Just ask Mrs. White on Instagram. You can see the pictures, and it does a great job of water marbling. Alright, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first one I'm going to swatch is called Bouquet of Lilacs. It's a lilac color, and it has a orange shimmer that runs throughout the polish. Just give you a little insight in how me and Native War Paints Amanda come up with the names. I'm usually watching TV on the couch, more times than not just in my underwear. Probably have some Lay's potato chips, some dip next to me. She throws the bottles of polishes at me and goes, "What are we going to name these?" And then I sit there while I'm eating my potato chips and my dip, and we name them. These, though, because I came up with the formulas, and I'm the one that made these, I did the names all by myself, and I was fully clothed for most of them. Okay, so maybe a couple of them, but you know. So let's swatch the Bouquet of Lilacs. Alright, so here is the first coat of Bouquet of Lilacs. Now, you could do either 2 thicker coats, or you can do 3 thin coats. And of course, everybody who does nail polish, everybody does their own nails, knows that's always recommended to do a base coat. So I do have a base coat on here. And then I'm putting the first coat of Bouquet of Lilacs through it. And I think I'm going to do 3 thin coats, or at least try. I'm not an expert. It looks like I'm going to have to do some cleanup, but that's okay. You probably won't see the orange shimmer pick up, or the orange shimmer throughout, until at least the second coat. But then you'll definitely start seeing it. Alright, so that is 1 coat of Bouquet of Lilacs. Alright, let's go with the second coat of Bouquet of Lilacs. And this was actually the first one that I made that night when I was doing the flash sale. If anybody participated in the flash sale, especially the secretive ones, they were so much fun. We had a lot of fun on the commenting back and forth on Instagram. I do enjoy doing that because I have no life, and if I'm not doing that, I'm actually not doing anything else except sitting on the couch and watching TV. Alright, so let's finish up on the second coat of Bouquet of Lilacs. Alright, so this is the completed version. I was going to do 3 thin coats, but I was a little heavy-handed, so we're going to stick with the 2 coats because it did do pretty good coverage on the 2 coats. So let's recap on this one. I did an undie, Is that what you call an undie, Amanda?
No.
The base coat. Don't you call a base coat undie?
You call it a base coat, dummy.
Oh, okay, fine. I stand corrected. Base coat. What does it mean to have a 6-4-3 double play?
I have no idea.
Exactly. All right, so I got a base coat. I have 2 heavy-handed coats on my sausage fingers, and then I put a top coat, and of course I cleaned it up. And it is, I can see the orange shimmer running through it, and it's actually great coverage. I love this color. Okay, so the second polish we're going to do is Bird's Nest in a Mailbox. It is a green with a gold shimmer that runs through it. And right off the bat, I can see the gold shimmer as I'm applying it. All right. I said oh because I think I messed up that first one, but it's okay. I'm an amateur. Look at my nails, they're short and stubby. But I came up with this name because every spring we have a robin, I think. Robin, who she lays her eggs on top of our mailbox. Never fails. People know it. The mailman knows it. He's used to it. And he just leaves it alone. And they hatch and they fly off. And it happens every year. I doubt it's the same bird. It might be. If it is, it's a busy bird. Kind of a whorish bird, if you ask me. Because it's been going on for many, many years. And by this time, she's an old broad. If she's still kicking it and doing that, I guess more power to her. Okay, so that's one coat of Bird's Nest on the mailbox. Alright, here is the second coat of Bird's Nest in the mailbox. I said on the mailbox last time, but it's in the mailbox. And you know, I said green, and of course Amanda had to correct me and said it was teal. You know me, I'm like most men. Green, yellow, blue, red. I really don't care for the other colors. The other offshoot names of the colors. But I'll say teal so I don't get slapped again by Amanda off camera. So this is a teal polish with gold shimmer running through it. This is the second coat and it's got good coverage. We might be okay with 2 coats again because again I am heavy-handed, but we might have to do a third coat. I did put a base coat on there. I know that's not called an undie. It's actually called a base coat. And here's the second coat of Bird's Nest in the mailbox. So here is the third coat of Bird's Nest in the mailbox. Obviously I'm going to have to use a cleanup brush because I do not know how to paint my nails. And I'm going to keep it that way. I do not want to be an expert at painting my nails. Alright, that's 3 coats. I can really see the gold shimmer on this one. Hopefully I can pick it up on the still picture. And hopefully you can see it on the camera here. But in real life it is stunning. I mean, people that own it already, they know. The shimmers come out and they pop really well. Alright, let's finish up this last nail for Bird's Nest in the mailbox in the third coat. And then we'll do some cleanup on that. Alright, and our third polish is called Honeydew Smoothies. We're going to do 3 on this video. Alright. And with Honeydew Smoothies, we came up with the name because when we lived in Chicago, we just moved to Grand Rapids from Chicago, and we had a favorite Chinese place that we'd always go to down in Chinatown. And Amanda always got the Honeydew Smoothies with tapioca. If you ever get a smoothie from a Chinese restaurant, always get the tapioca. It's like a flavorless jelly bean that floats around in there, but then it absorbs the flavor of the fruit that you have in that you have in the drink. They're really good. I know it seems kind of weird when you first have that tapioca in there, but you'll get used to it and then you get addicted to them. We would go down there maybe 2-3 times a week and get pot stickers, honeydew smoothie with tapioca, and a strawberry smoothie with tapioca. So that is 1 coat of honeydew smoothie. Okay, so here is the second coat of honeydew smoothies. And I finally accomplished thin coats. So here's the second coat. And it looks like we will need definitely a third coat on this one. Alright. And of course this is the green with copper shimmer running throughout the polish, and you can start seeing the copper shimmer on the nail right now. Alright, and And then we'll do the last nail. Okay, so that's 2 coats of honeydew smoothie. Alright, so let's do the 3rd coat of honeydew smoothies. Alright, this looks like 3 coats will be plenty for it. I can see the copper shimmer in person just popping off my nail. Alright, it's probably the last time I ever say popping off my nail when it comes to nail polish. I probably won't say that in public. Just you guys out there. You girls out there. Alright. And let's finish up with the 3rd coat of honeydew smoothies. Honeydew smoothies without tapioca. Alright, so that was the first 3 colors we're going to swatch from the Mr. Native War Paints Presents Colors collection. Just to recap, we have Bouquet of Lilacs, and then the next one was Bird's Nest in the Mailbox, and then finally the 3rd one was Honeydew Smoothies. Now again, these are pastel neons with contrasting shimmer. I tried to pick up the contrasting shimmer in the video, and then you'll see some still photos. I don't do as good as a job as our swatchers do. If you want to take a look at really good pictures from the colors collection, for Instagram, take a look at JessFace90X, Ermagerd Pearlish, and Mrs. White 8907. They all 3 took fantastic photos of each color. So the next video we're going to do is 3 more colors from the colors collection, and we'll move on from there. Have a good night.